What's up, everybody? Welcome back once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Dave. I am making this video super late. This was a very, very special weekend for the Schmoedown. It was obviously Collider Collision. I just wasn't able to get like 2+ hours to block off to do these reaction videos this weekend until today. So a little bit late to the game, but thank you so much for tuning in if you're watching. So what I'm doing is I'm actually splitting up the two parts of the Collider Collision into other two parts. Because there's really 2 episodes in each part of the Collider Collision. So there's really kind of like 4 matches taking place. So I'm splitting my reaction videos up match by match. So this first one is going to be the #1 contender team match, which is the Nerds Watch versus Rotten Tomatoes. Can't wait for this. I can't wait to get back on social media because I've basically been avoiding all social media. You guys have probably noticed I've been like MIA completely this weekend. And that's been on purpose because as soon as I get on social media, I know there's going to be fucking spoilers galore. And, you know, from the little stuff that I have seen, you know, I was still getting some notifications. So I saw like some mentions of Schmoedown is that this shit is like catching on fire. So I'm really, really excited to start watching this here and just get my ass back on social media and start talking to you guys again. Because I got an invite from the Take 3 guys to do a video yesterday, just sort of like a wrap-up video of our thoughts on the collision, and I couldn't take part because I haven't seen it yet. So, all right, so let's get started here. So we're going to watch part 1 of part 1, and I'm just going to give a countdown here of 3, 2, 1, and we'll get started. All right, you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1.
There's a championship match coming up. We are going to take on the winner.
There is still a path to victory. We are here to erase villains and bring back heroes.
You can throw anybody you want at me. I'm gonna hold on to this thing for years until finally somebody has to like forcibly retire me to be like, okay, Hector, we need other people to play.
I can't stop here. You can't just get here and then stop. I gotta go for Hector. So Hector, it's you and me, man.
Christian Harlow. This is the match I've wanted since I started in the Schmoedown.
God, I can't wait for that one.
You all the time how much you want a title match, and it's pretty ironic that you actually have to beat me in order to get one.
I'm shocked. Twice already.
I'm shocked, and I
So
beat
that
you
you
once.
get Dan next. For a year, I fought my ass off to get a shot at Dan, and I beat him.
But I'm happy to take you and Merle on.
You want to do this?
That's
the
fine.
triple threat. So he's going to give me a shot at that belt at Collider Collision. We're going to make this a triple threat.
Look at that, 4 matches. It's going to be a long day, but awesome one. It's killing me that like so many of you guys already know what's happened.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here. We're on the big day. It's Collider Collision. Let's go talk to some of your favorites and see what's going on. See who we can track down. The gang's all here. What? Huge spread. All the competitors are kind of hanging out, sizing each other up.
I saw this. It said dirt. It's like a mud pie of some sort.
Ooh,
So I'm
that's
eating
good.
before I go on camera, which is stupid because this is all going to be in my teeth.
Viviani holding court over here.
Even if you don't love them, they never really did.
Nope.
So we got your dirt cups, we got your tortilla chips, we got some salad. No one's touching that. Yeah, I need to talk to you. Yeah, you should eat the sandwich while you do it and knock over everything on the table. Should have put it in my boobs.
Of course you should.
Creepy nuns, man, everywhere.
Oh. Entrance spoilers.
Christian. Perfect timing. Christian's like, Jen, make sure you get everyone. Just barge into their face, even if they're eating.
Good. She took
Did I do a good job?
Took the note.
I just can't.
But you're the one that's got to take the onion dip.
I do. I am taking the onion dip. So what are your predictions today? I know you got to have a few little insider bits.
All I am tunnel visioning on is me and Hector.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I'm reacting to this part of it. I'm just going to keep
It's a lot
going.
of
At this
information
point,
rattling up
screw
there,
it.
so
Let's
hopefully
just
I
do
can
it.
pull at will what I need to pull because it's there. I just need to pull it out.
Well, the internet, the lovely Schmoedown fans, decided to say, Jay, you should bring together like a deadly Viper assassination squad. You already have your Black Mama and your California Mountain Snake. And I was like, you know what? I already know who's going to be my Cottonmouth and my Copperhead. So there's some potentials out here.
You aren't even going to drop some names for me? No hints for the Schmoedown fans?
Just know I'm putting together an elite squad of 4 women who are all beasts in the Schmoedown.
Oh, damn.
In the big 3-way, man.
Interesting.
Man, it's
Huh.
tough. It's tough because you got Riley, who's champion, who's obviously champion for a reason. He's the most experienced out of all of them. Then you have Merle, who is a fountain of knowledge and who has the most defenses. Then you have John Roca, who I think Roca is more of a hot and cold player, but when he's hot, like he can go, you know, all the way.
Some B-roll.
Late to the party. What's going on, guys?
Oh shit!
Come on, scoot in. Everybody
What's up,
scoot in.
guys?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. But they just pay me to hang out. That's all I do.
Hanging out by the
Really
Tron
don't have any
poster. That's
relevancy.
good.
Yeah,
Props,
I think
guys.
I sold it. It's really heavy. I haven't worked out delts today.
That's okay.
How are you feeling? You guys had a really impressive showing.
Yeah, definitely. And the reception that came afterwards was beyond belief. So we are really excited for what's to come for Late to the Party and just for the Schmoedown in particular.
The big three-way match, well, let's see here. We got my man, John Roca, a.k.a. head of the Four Horsemen. They ain't gonna work out too well. You know, those guys are a bunch of losers. Let's see, Dan Murrow, Dangerous Dan Murrow. He's a good competitor. I don't think I've ever really seen him lost except for that one match. Mark Riley, of course, fellow Trojan, USC, fight on. I think that's who I'm rooting for here is Mark Riley.
How are you feeling going into today?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm disappointed that I'm not playing today. But you know, we got horse persons representing, and you know, we got.
Are you here scouting competition, maybe?
Well, I'm always scouting competition, in that I'm basically trying to find out everybody's little weaknesses, everybody's little kryptonites, everybody's little
Well, you
thing
found
that you
mine.
Oh
Kittens.
yeah, kittens. I'll just show up with my cat. I'll bring it in if we ever compete, and it'll be a lot of fun.
How are you feeling about today's three-way match?
You know, they're tough competitors. It's going to be a really fun match, I think, for everyone at home. I think for all of us here in the audience, and obviously, I have a horse in the race.
How are you feeling today, man?
Ready to go. We got everything done. We are a lot of good matches, but I think the big thing, this is why I didn't want to compete today.
Why?
Because got to organize all this stuff.
I feel like you're already making excuses, Christian.
Listen, I've told everybody I don't want to win this match, but I'm going to play my hardest because I don't know how to not be competitive. But we'll see what happens. But overall, I'm really looking forward to that triple threat.
Oh shit.
Excuse me, Sister Mary. Oh my God! It's Ashley. What's going on?
This is Sister Mary Rotten.
Sister Mary Rotten. And this is Sister Mary Tomato.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. I am none of your business. She is none of the above.
So, wait. What made you decide to wear this getup today?
It was our calling. Thank you for asking. Bless you.
Thank you.
We're on a mission from God.
Oh, well, praise be. So, Rotten Tomatoes.
I thought it was going to be Blues
how
Brothers.
How are you feeling going into today's match? You a
When he
little
hinted
nervous?
at it in the last match, I thought that was going to be Blues
Filled with
Brothers.
Spirit today. How about you, Sister Mary Rotten?
I'm feeling extremely holy, Sister Mary Tomato. I feel blessed, and I think the Lord will be with us.
We are #blessed.
Do I have to turn this off?
No, you should do it like that. Just do it like that.
This?
Look at your over the shoulder. You should
Pause.
Film the
Take a
reversal.
beer if we're going to be hanging out
Wait,
like
which
this,
way should
watching
I
this
do it?
video.
This way? How's that?
They're gonna
We're
want
chilling
this
now.
one
We're
to
just
now.
chilling.
It's not copyrighted.
This is so weird.
So what are you? Are you the muscle or are you the Paul Heyman?
I'm a bit of both, and I'm also a competitor, so don't forget the inner geekdom. Whoever wins today, doesn't matter. I'm still coming for you.
Who are you going for in the Inner Geekdom?
I'll give it to Navarro, only because I want Navarro to win. Navarro's, he's a good competitor. He knows his stuff. He does a lot of geek stuff.
I love Jeremy,
That
but
geek is the greatest thing you could ever have.
He
and
says.
I'm a parfait.
That's not a parfait.
What's that damn parfait?
It has chocolate in it.
Parfaits are the best damn thing in the whole world. Donkey from Shrek.
I don't know. I have a feeling because of what happened with top 10, the luck is going to roll Roca's way this time, and he's going to be able to ride that hot streak to the championship.
Oh, you want to talk to me?
What do you think's gonna happen,
Oh
Egg
my
Lobster?
God.
Yeah.
Well, since this thing's rigged, I already know who's going to win.
It's not rigged.
No, I'm very excited. I gotta support Ken and Rachel for Nerds Watch. They're, I love Rachel.
The fam.
The fam. Ken, obviously one of the greatest human beings of all time, and Rachel, one of the strongest female competitors in this league.
No
for
doubt.
Sure. And then Hector and Johns. I mean, shoot. I love Jeremy. Don't tell him I said this, but I think Hector's got it. Don't tell him, Hector. Don't tell him.
Though I wouldn't mind seeing.
Everybody's
I wouldn't mind
picking
seeing
Hector.
about hand it over into some new hands, but I personally I see Riley as an overall competitor. Defended it once. He regained it again. So I don't see any other competitor out there who has the type of endurance that Mr. Mark Riley does. So I think that's what I got.
Oh man, should have worn my Yodi shirt.
For today, there's
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
of huge matches. What about the big three-way match? How you feeling about that? The big three. Well, I feel like we gotta come up with a better name.
I
for
know,
that.
really. But one, it sounds awkward, and also, how can I pick between the three of them?
Oh, right.
I'm afraid Roka's going to explode if he doesn't win. So I think just for that reason alone, I have to be rooting for Roka.
You're not the least bit nervous that you're going up against.
No,
Push-
against who? Nerds Watch?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like we're on the Lord's side, but the other guy has control of them, right?
Yeah.
No match for us.
Good point. Well,
How much
May-
fear do we have of
Oh
them?
God, I can't believe we're watching this.
Oh, Ken.
Jen.
Good to
Oh,
see
yeah.
you, sir.
Good to see you.
How are you feeling about today?
I'm feeling nervous, excited. My mind is all over the place, but I feel confident.
Yeah.
I said a lot of emotions.
Well, I just ran into Rotten Tomatoes back here, and there's definitely been some trash talking, despite being dressed like nuns.
They're dressed like nuns and they're trash talking. I have nothing but respect for them. I do plan on defeating them, but Matt and Gray are two of the best people in this business.
Yeah, and today
That's
they have
interesting.
Jesus on their side, apparently.
Oh man.
There's a new competitor on the scene, Tim Franco.
Oh my God, wasn't that cool?
Right?
He was great. He was impressive.
He
yeah.
kind of was a little reminiscent of someone.
Certainly. He reminds me of a young Bibiani. No, honestly, all of those late to the party people, they really knew their stuff. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people were just like, who are these people? And then they stepped
Yeah,
up to
Vanessa
the
doesn't
plate.
get enough credit, I
They
feel like.
proved that they can compete in this league, and I think we're all pretty impressed. I think some people are pretty scared, not me. But I think some people have every right to be worried every time these folks make the journey over here and step up to the plate. They're amazing.
Let's
and
be
we're all
real.
paying attention.
It's not easy to step into an arena with the likes of yourself and compete as a fan.
No, I mean,
that's
I'm really awesome. So like, it's
and
gotta
modest.
be really complicated.
So we have to ask you guys, because you are the Schmoedown experts.
Reacting to him, yeah.
Who are you guys going with today?
You know what? We actually had to show our support on
visually.
You're choosing sides.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
Oh my
WWE type of
God.
fashion. We've got Nerds Watch coming out on top over Rotten Tomatoes because Tim knows Rotten Tomatoes aren't certified fresh.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. There might be a little bit of a bruised tomato there, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And we've got Christian
Splat.
Harloff hopefully coming out over the champ Snyder because he's Snyder and he is the villainous villain that you could possibly have in this league.
And the inner geekdom.
And of course, we've got
The
Miss
Wrath of
the Wrath of Johns.
Yes, Jeremy's gonna take it.
Yeah?
My heart wants Jeremy to
Think
win, but
so.
I think it's going to be Navarro.
I love the
that's what we're going
signs.
for.
It's becoming more and more like a pay-per-view up in this joint.
I don't think I can make predictions.
Really?
I can't make predictions.
But you have to.
It's rigged.
Gun to your head,
It's rigged.
I can tell you who I think is going to win.
dip to your shirt.
Off camera, but I can't because it's just I say, oh well, he said he wanted that person to win, and then they won, so obviously he pulled the strings and made that person win. So
People do think you have a lot
I love it
more
when he does
puller
his
than
pissed
me.
off
Isn't that true?
Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's crazy.
she hired me.
You know what's really funny about Mr. Christian Harloff? I've been working with him for a very long time, and I've seen him compete in Schmoedowns in the past, and I've seen him get very competitive. I've never seen him more calm going into matches before.
He's almost serene.
It's almost because I know he's the commissioner. I know he's running this whole thing, and so I think that's kind
He's
of
probably numb.
because he's more
He's
concerned.
distracted.
I think he's not so much distracted, but I think more concerned for the event going well overall. So if he loses, I don't think he's going to be that bummed. It's just a nice little cherry on top if he does win. And then as far as the big three match, I mean, Dan's pretty damn good. Outlaw's the outlaw, but gotta go with my boy Yodi.
Rachel.
Oh, Rachel.
Yeah.
Partner. Hello, Dan.
See, my
Hello.
heart and my
She
mind
said Rotten
pick
Tomatoes is
different
kinda
people
talking
often.
some crap against us.
We were so nice to them, though.
That's what I was saying. She also claims Jesus is on their side. I believe
Yeah.
her reporting skills. You probably got a good quote from Jesus about them, right?
I mean, I haven't been able to track Jesus down today, but I'm working on it. I'm still looking for Jesus.
A lot of people are.
How are you feeling about today's matches? Are you just kind of hanging out, sizing up people?
As a champion, I just like to watch how other people are below me. I like to see the challenge. I'm looking for a challenge out there amongst the competition. I usually don't see it.
Really?
It just doesn't happen very often.
So, can I get your predictions today on a few matches?
Whoever wins will still be a loser because I'm a champ and they're not.
Now, when it comes to the big match, the problem is that because we were not scheduled to be here, we don't know if we're going to be here for that final
You're
match.
even supposed to
due
be here today.
airplanes. So, yeah, the cool thing
Good job
is
on that one, guys.
Yeah, well, you know, it's work, 9 to 5, and not Dolly Parton, though. We may not be here for that last match, which gives us the opportunity to react and not know anything for that final match. But when it comes down to our predictions, I'm thinking it's going to be Dangerous Dan Murrell reclaiming the title. That's me.
I think it's going to be Dan Murrell as well. I think he's on a mission, and he doesn't miss too often, so I think he's going to take it.
I love Riley, but I also think Dangerous Dan Murrell's going to take it because I think he's hungry for redemption, so I think he's going to take back the title.
All right, I'm gonna go a different way. I still have hope for Roka, so I'm gonna go. Roka.
There you go.
There you go.
Don't give up on the outlaw.
I already feel the group starting to. Who haven't we gotten yet? Oh, seriously? Oh, Jesus Christ! Sorry, nuns.
The ultimate winner.
Sorry, nuns.
Wait, really? I haven't seen Roka.
Well, no, he's a loser. Well, you saw what happened to him the other day in the titles match. He was like a deer in headlights the whole match. He cost his team the
We
championship.
all have our off days.
Yeah, but he's done. He's had a bunch of off days in a row.
So what's the deal? You drop the Finstock mask and then you pick up these sunglasses from
Gucci.
CVS.
No, these are Gucci.
Those are CVS.
No, these are real.
Those
you
are
know.
They're Fucci.
No way. I'll show you. I got receipts.
How are you feeling going into the day?
Confident, always. I mean, as confident as you can feel against these two guys, which are two of the best to play the game.
Yeah.
Well, at least one with Riley.
Anything you're a little nervous about?
You know, this game has gotten harder, I think, as it's progressed, just because the caliber of the competitors has gotten even higher. And so I think it's even more of a wild card now, not knowing what categories you're going to come
I can't wait to get started.
And only the game doesn't get easier. It just gets harder.
Hi,
Really?
the champ is here. How you doing?
Good.
Hi, hey.
Sunglasses, because his future's so bright.
That's right.
How are you feeling going into today?
I'm feeling loose.
You are?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Stretched?
I'm stretched.
Remember?
Got up early, did a little jog on the beach. You know, things like that.
Rocky montage.
Little Rocky montage. Screamed
Snyder's
Drago
villain
from
in the
top of
background, just
sand
chilling.
hill. But in this case, I screamed Merle and Roka.
Who are you guys going with in the big three-way match today?
It's really hard for me to bet on anyone. But the
Roka,
Lord.
Riley.
Do you know what I mean?
Really?
Really,
Jesus?
The three-way that we love is the Holy Trinity.
What are you guys wanting in the three-way today?
Who you got?
Well played.
Yeah.
Well
Who you
played.
got?
Who you got?
Who you got? Who you got? I think about three ways a lot, and I'll tell you what. I think that
Sorry, that was a mic pop.
I think I am going with Dangerous Dan Murrell.
Really?
I love Mark Riley. Mark Riley's a friend. Dan's a friend too, and I've been on the road with Dan. I know what's in his soul, and it's a fire. It's a quiet fire, and Dan is burning pretty bright today.
Quiet Fire's the most dangerous. I've seen Backdraft.
Yeah.
I think Jeff Snyder, of course, will destroy Christian Harloff. I think Christian has just been lucky, honestly. And I think Jeff's proven he's better than luck. Who else? Rotten Tomatoes is playing the Night's Watch, and they're going to play us. Not worried about either of them.
Really?
Not worried about either of them. I mean, they're amateurs. I feel like I'm in the amateur league and I'm a champion. I've broken so many Schmoedown records. We've defended the title like 3 times. We're like 6-0 or 7-0. By the time this airs, I might be 10-0. I don't even know.
For those 3, I feel like they've all got some serious drive, but honestly, after that really heartbreaking loss to the Patriots, I think Roka's going to come back strong, and I think it's in his gut.
Could.
I mean, much like Dan, much like Riley, but
That's what I
that
think
might
is going to
be
happen.
added
But
fuel to that desire for him. So I think maybe Roka pulls it out.
Nothing fuels you like a loss.
True.
Right.
Revenge.
That's why I've been hungry my whole life.
So
I can't
sad,
decide
man.
if it's
Saddest
Roka
interview.
or Riley.
Are you just here to cause trouble?
No, I'm here to watch the best player in the game, Jeff Schneider, kick the shit out of Christian Harloff, the commissioner, supposedly. As long as he gets,
Supposedly.
as long as he doesn't get the easy questions that he's been getting lately, Schneider should win this. I'm not going to say it's going to be a knockout. It's going to come down to one of the final questions.
Lord's not on this
You
guy's
can't
side.
save him.
Is that Katy
The
Perry?
nuns.
Who's that, Katy Perry?
I'm excited to play these guys. We are at the top of the mountain here. Everybody anoints the new champ off of 1 win. I'm 9 wins, 3 losses. These guys are the best. I want to play the best. I'm ready. I'm having fun.
It's a tough one. Roka's done. He's not winning. Merle's a loser. I hope Riley wins. He's a nice guy. Off camera as well.
Is there a 3-way? Oh, yeah, that's right. You know what?
You just forget when you're not involved. 'Cause
Yeah,
everybody's so beneath you.
I'm
huh?
semi-interested because when you're a champion for that match, you only get 1 belt. We got 2. We're tag team champs. 2's better than 1. It's math, Jen.
Anything you're really dreading seeing on that wheel?
Yes, but I'm not going to tell you because
Good.
What?
I want to keep my weaknesses a secret.
That's a true competitor right there. Well, you brought your Florida State hat today for
I
good
did.
luck.
I'm
so.
actually wearing the first,
I admit my weaknesses every time I make one of these videos. That's
We're
bad.
we're going old school.
We're going
We're
old
going back to
school
the
with
beginning
this.
today. Yeah.
It's the way it all happens. Well, good luck today.
Thank you very much.
I'm looking at Nerds Watch right now.
You are.
Absolutely. Rachel Cushing, Ken Knapsack, 2 of my favorite people in this world. They are
Cushing
good.
has been destroying people lately.
Cushing is my favorite. She worked with me on Schmoedown.com, still works there. To watch her be such a talented writer behind the scenes and then come out into the spotlight and kick ace is wonderful to see. As far as Snyder Harloff goes, that's a toss-up. Snyder is damn good. Damn good.
Oh, me?
My Meet the Movie Press former co-host. Love the guy. Look out for Snyder. That's what I'll say. I think he has a better chance than anybody to win this belt. But
Probably,
the
but Harloff got to do it,
Christian
man. Come
Harloff,
on, Harloff.
always a factor. Never count him out. That's why it's a toss-up. I don't know who to pick.
How you feel about Inner Geekdom?
Inner Geekdom? I got Jay Jones. I got my boy Jeremy
I was feeling that
Johns.
tweet
Jeremy
pic.
Johns has been proving himself pretty much. He's my brother in Star Wars. We always see each other, and we do The Empire Strikes Back with Luke reaching for the lightsaber and the Wampa. And I think he's got this. I think if he remains cool, he's been brushing up on his trivia, on his
All right, we're
geekdom.
going to get started.
I think he's got this.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. I hope you have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful match today, and best of luck to you.
Here's hoping. Let's, hey, wheel. Me and you. Come on. I love you. The wheel.
Tom,
Yeah.
where Copster says that you had my microphone. He said you were the last person who saw it with it.
He's a liar.
Why would he lie to me?
Because he's a liar.
Where is my microphone?
The last I saw it was in this room over here.
Are you kidding me?
That's where he put it. You guy's an idiot. What do you expect?
Why would he put a microphone in the closet?
Because there's not enough room in the studio.
It's a microphone.
He's gonna walk
There's
in.
plenty of
Ask
space in the
him.
studio.
Ask him.
Okay.
Don't ask me, okay?
All right.
It's going to be right in that room.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh, even better.
No.
Even
because
better,
You're
I
going to
like
try
it.
to pull something. I don't want you touching my mic. I will get it.
Well, be careful.
Yep.
Well, it's right back there. I see it already.
I don't see it anywhere.
It's right there. Just keep looking right there. Dummy.
Magneto!
Welcome, one and all, to the Collider Collision. It's the big event here on the Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff.
I'm John Campia.
John, this is something, man. We've been working up to this thing for a long time. It's been teased. There are some great matches here today. 4 big matches, 2 #1 contender matches, and 2 championships on the line.
You know, since the motion picture camera was created in 1890, the entire history of cinema has been a countdown to this event. This is what it has all been about. 2 titles on the line, 2 #1 spots, incredible competitors across the board. This is going to be a day to be remembered.
It's good to see John there. It's good to see him.
The Schmoedown. I mean, we've got a #1 team contenders between the Nerds Watch and the potential Rookie of the Year, Rachel Cushing, who's just been on fire lately, playing against a very strong team in Rotten Tomatoes, who had a big victory against IGN. You've got the Inner Geekdom Championship. You've got the champion Hector Navarro making his way back, defending against Jeremy Johns, who's really been something here. 2 straight victories. A little match, a #1 contenders match for the singles match, a way that I don't know how I found myself into it. If you ask the crowd, I guess that I fixed my way into it, and it's going to be both myself versus Jeff Snyder for the #1 spot.
Fixed, I tell you. The whole thing is
interesting
fixed.
ones, if you really take yourself out of it for a moment. You're looking at Jeff Snyder, who has been on an undeniable roll. Sure, right now when you think about Jeff Snyder, you think about, you know, team division, because they are just dominating the team division like we have never seen a team dominate. As a matter of fact, you could probably make the argument that this team, the Patriots, is dominating the division more than any singles competitor has, any Inner Geekdom competitor, and certainly any team.
Well, just 3 days ago, they go ahead and they beat Top 10, not TKO them, and they beat Dan Murrell's record, a former member of theirs in their squad. They have 3 title defenses, and Jeff Snyder, I'd be lying if it's not a little intimidating at this point. The guy is on fire. But we're here for one reason and one reason alone, and that is the triple threat match for the singles championship between only 3 guys who have ever held the belt. You've got the former champion, the Outlaw, John Roca, who is determined to get it back. You've got Dangerous Dan Murrell, who is one of the most dominant champions of all time, and of course the current champion, Mark Yodi Riley.
You know, this match reminds me a lot, if you go back in the day of the old WWE days, when Chris Jericho shocked the world by beating Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. Nobody thought he had the chance, and that is Riley. That is position Mark Riley finds himself in right now. Did he luck into this belt? I'll tell you what, if he defends that title today, all those questions are answered.
And before we get into the actual matches, a big shout out to Brian Ward. You see those designs right there, the Collider Collision. That is Brian Ward at his best. He's done a lot of great posters and everything too.
Hell yeah.
Thank you to Brian Ward. All
Nice,
right,
getting
we
props.
got a lot going
Well
on.
done.
There's some stuff behind the scenes, and we're going to lead right into our match, the Nerds Watch versus Rotten Tomatoes. Making their Schmoedown debut.
Totally wanted to watch this live.
Nerds Watch.
We found ourselves today. We look deep down and we know we belong as well. There is still a path to victory that will take us to the Patriot. We understand the path to victory. It's still out in front of us. But I'm telling you, our eye is on the prize.
There's a championship match coming up, and we are going to take on the winner, and we will be the champions.
I just checked my watch. It's quit messing around o'clock.
We are here to compete.
This thing does not want to stay in my lap.
You're going to get your faces smashed in.
Oh.
Collider Collision, Rachel, we are here. The Nerds Watch has finally arrived at a point of destiny. At 2-0, a lot of people are wondering why we're in the #1 contenders match. Well, I'll tell you, today we're going to prove why we belong here.
Hey, Sister Mary Rotten.
Yes, Sister Mary Tomato.
Ask me if you think that the Nerds Watch is going to win this match.
Sister Mary Tomato, none of the above. Do you think the Nerds Watch is going to win this match?
That's nonsense! Beyond!
We have fought our way here. We've played 2 great matches. We're ready to take on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm not underestimating them. They are great competitors, but it's the Collision. It's the #1 contender match. This is why we joined the league. We're here to win. We're here to move on to our goal, which is to take on those damn Patriots.
When we beat the Nerds Watch, we are going to strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger and a very loose interpretation of Sam Jackson's speech in the great film Pulp Fiction. They will not take our trivia.
I have a lot of respect for Great Drake and Matt Atchity. I've seen them ply their trade for a very long time. There is no doubt, Rachel, like you said, they know their stuff. We know this is the final proving point.
Hopefully we have a better match than last time.
Does not back down from challenges. We did not come this far to shrink away quietly into the night.
Hey, Sister Mary Rotten,
Yes, Sister Mary Tomato.
what do you have to say to these jokers that we're going up against today that are obviously in league with the great double HEL hockey sticks?
You know, the Lord teaches us mercy and teaches us forgiveness.
But not
and
the-
teaches us
not
charity.
Speech, not the great power of speech.
But the Lord said to kick some ass.
Yeah, I think it's in Deuteronomy.
There's a lot going on right now with these two teams. Rotten Tomatoes and the Nerds Watch. This is tough. Rotten Tomatoes, this is the 3rd time they have been in a shot to get a title shot against the Patriots here now. And they're going up against a tough new team in the Nerds Watch. What do you think?
Well, look, when you're talking about a division that is dominated by names like the Patriots, Top 10, the Schmoes, like you have some very high profile, the glitzy names, if you will. Very quietly, teams like Rotten Tomatoes, Nerdwatch, which has just burst onto the scene, they have been making statements in their matches lately, and either of these teams could pose a threat to that title down the line.
Well, I'm ready to get going here. This is a big one, a great way to start off the collision. You ready to go?
Let's do this.
Tail of the tape, you've got Rotten Tomatoes. Their strengths are dramas and with great Jeff Goldblum movies and amazing costumes. The Nerds Watch, you got classics, comic book movies, and Ken taking first-minute bathroom breaks. That's what it says. That's exactly what it says. Okay, so we are ready to go. John, I'm ready to get started.
Let's get this thing going.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown!
Introducing first.
Introducing first. Representing the Nerds Watch with a record of 2 wins, no defeats. They are the #5 ranked contenders, the Pit Boss, Ken, Knapsack, and Rachel, the Crusher, pushing the Nerds Watch. There he is, the big move there, opens up, ready, shoots the cameraman, moves over, and there's the Crusher. There's the Crusher. She drinks and knows things. She is there. She's become a superstar, John.
I know.
What's she doing? What's she doing? She's got 2
she's
bottles.
she's got
The crowd is going nuts right now. They're drinking. They're ready to go. They love the Nerds Watch.
I know, with the meteoric rise that she's had, everybody's talking about Rachel. Let's not forget, Ken Knapsack is a champion in this league. He is the Star Wars reigning champion at the moment.
Yeah, they're looking so elaborate. Oh, she got a tomato in her hand.
Oh.
What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? They're gonna look for her to crush it. Is she gonna crush it? They're screaming to crush it. She crushed it! She crushed it! Tomato! She crushed the tomato! Rachel the Crusher Cushing, living to her name.
That is great.
What a way to go there. Good start.
What a great
by
entrance.
the new team in the Nerds Watch. And their opponents. With a record of 4 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 knockout. They are the #3 ranked contenders.
This is like Sister
Great Drake, Matt Atchity, Rotten Tomatoes.
You will always have a a degree of flair that comes out with Rotten Tomatoes.
Ray Drake is born with flair, John.
She absolutely was.
Yeah. Look, there's so much personality. Matt actually just
It's knocking the table around,
yeah.
yeah.
They're having a lot of fun. They knew they had to show up here, and they did, of course. What a way to begin the collision between two energetic teams. So we have our two teams. They are ready to go. Round number one. It works like this. The competitors are going to get 8 questions, each worth 1 point apiece. They will write it down on the board. When it is time for them to reveal their answer, they will reveal it to the camera and say it at the same time. They have 15 seconds to answer the question. Then you also have the JTE rule. That means you can only ask 3 times in the entire match to repeat the question. There's a challenge rule, meaning you can challenge something if you don't like the way it went. If it is overturned, you keep your challenge. If it is not, you lose your challenge. If you also, if anybody scores 8 points in the first round, you will get a bonus question worth 1 point. All right, Rotten Tomatoes, are you guys ready?
Yes, my son. We
Amen.
are.
Amen.
Nerds Watch, are you ready?
Hold on.
Oh, there.
Okay, I drink and I know things.
By the old gods and the new, we are ready.
Then let's get ready to
Schmoedown!
All right, here we go. 3 rounds in the team division. Question 1 in the category of comedy. In which film does Meryl Streep play a ruthless fashion magazine editor?
All right.
I can see you as a magazine editor and ruthless.
And as Meryl Streep.
Yeah. All right, let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matt Atchity.
I hate to admit, but the devil, he wears Prada.
That is correct. Ken.
The devil wears Prada.
Correct.
Yeah, the devil does wear Pradas.
Rachel Cushing.
Devil wears Prada.
There you go.
And
All
we're
right.
4 for 4 right off the bat.
All right, John.
All right, guys, we move into your second question of round number 1. Your question comes from the category of action-adventure. What 2015 film starring Henry Cavill and Armie Hammer was a big screen adaptation of a 60s television series?
Oh, Inception.
I thought we would have done well in that movie.
I think so too. You and I?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's do it. We got the goods. 5, 4, 3.
Can you repeat the question?
That's okay. Yeah, that's 1.
What
Unless you can read it. Man
2015
from
film
Uncle.
starring Henry Cavill and Armie Hammer was
Put
a
the
big screen
dots.
adaptation of a 1960s TV
There we
series?
go.
Richard Cushing using 1 of the JTE rule.
We have 2 left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Ken Knapsack.
I saw that movie with Mark Andreyko, The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
That is true.
Correct.
That is correct. Gray Drake.
Man from Uncle turns saints into sinners.
Rachel Cushing.
Thought I could pull a Kalinowski, couldn't get it.
Didn't get it.
Ah.
Okay. Actually.
It was the man from U.N.C.L.E.
Right. Taking the lead here.
Goes
A
into the
rare,
lead.
a rare miss by the
They
Crusher.
draw
Runners
first
watch.
blood.
All right, here we go. Next category in the category of horror/thriller. Jackie Earl Haley stepped into a reboot of which iconic horror franchise in a 2010 remake? 2010 had a remake. The whole year.
Really?
The whole year.
Just one?
Yeah. The whole entire year.
Just a
had
dude
remake.
that does not get enough roles, in my opinion, Jackie Earl Haley.
He will. 5,
Nightmare. Everybody knows that one.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Gray Drake.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Correct. Rachel Cushing.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Matt.
That Freddy Krueger's going to hell. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ken Knapsack.
I put Freddy, The Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right, there you go.
There
so
we go.
Ken got it. All right, so here we go. So 6-5. Rotten Tomatoes has not missed yet.
All right, guys, we move into your fourth question, round number 1, and that comes to you from the category of drama. Who plays the role of Winston the Wolf in Pulp Fiction?
Oh, it's
Wolf.
We got
Clark Wolf.
Ken up there, he's giving it some thought.
Missed opportunity that Clark Wolf's never come out as that.
That is true, she really should.
5, 4,
Harvey Keitel.
2, 1. Pens down, please. Rachel Cushing.
Harvey Keitel.
That's correct. Matt Ashley.
Could not remember his name.
All right, misses. And Ken.
Harvey Keitel.
Correct. Great.
Harvey Keitel, I will
Great.
strike down upon thee.
Great Drake has been perfect so far.
All right, tied
She's
up.
The only one. Oh, Ken has not missed either. So we both, Gray and Ken, both playing perfect. All right, next one.
And we've tied it up.
Category of famous directors. Famous directors is your next category. Who directed National Lampoon's Vacation? Holiday Road. Holiday Road.
I'm surprised how many people actually don't know the answer to
I
this
know.
one. This is
That's why it's a great
This
question.
is a great question.
5, 4, 3,
John Landis.
2, 1 pens down. Matt Atchity.
I hope it's Ivan Reitman.
It's incorrect.
Incorrect.
Ken.
Joan Landis?
Incorrect. Greg.
No, Ivan Reitman.
Incorrect.
I said John Landis.
Wow.
Damn.
Harold Ramis.
The late, great
Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis. So the perfect rounds are gone
Damn.
for both teams. All right, here we go. Next category.
Already came up with the same
All right,
answer.
guys, your next question comes to you in the category of new releases. What movie does Jake Gyllenhaal's character send a manuscript to his ex-wife, played by Amy Adams?
5, 4, 3.
This is a guess. Go with source code.
1 pens down, please. Ken Napsok.
Did you see that boxing movie he was in?
Boxing movie. Gray Drake.
It was Nocturnal Animals.
That's correct.
I didn't see it.
Rachel.
My brain is not
Oh,
working.
Rachel missed. Okay, and Ashley.
The devil is in charge of Nocturnal Animals.
2-point
There
lead
we go.
here.
That was
Rotten
big.
Tomatoes.
I was thinking about renting that
Next
movie the other
category,
day
in the
too.
category of fantasy sci-fi, which actor played the role of Beast for the first time in X-Men First Class?
Oh, Nick Holt. I think that's how you.
And 5, 4, 3.
I don't know if that's how you
Pens down.
spell his
Ray
last
Drake.
name.
It was Kelsey Grammer.
That's incorrect. Rachel.
Nicholas Holt.
That's correct. Matt.
Some kid
That's
who
it.
turns out to be named Nicholas Holt.
And Ken.
I've always liked the name Taylor, which is a random name.
But they did pick
Praise
up point.
be to Taylor.
9-8. Next
Praise
category.
be to
Next
Taylor.
category.
All right, guys, we move into your final question
Yeah.
in round number 1. This comes to you in the category of animated films. Charlie Day voiced Benny the Astronaut in what 2014 animated smash hit?
A little tough.
Benny the
question.
Astronaut.
I like it. And 5,
No idea.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Rachel Cushing.
I was trying for Monsters and Aliens.
That's incorrect. Matt.
Arlo. I mean the Lego movie.
That's
Sorry.
correct. I know where you went with that. I know where you go with that. All right. Ken Napsok.
It was a Lego movie.
That's correct. And Greg.
Didn't see it.
Oh, Monsters U, where I got my
Have it.
degree.
All right, so
Oh.
look at that. So we stay here. It is tit for tat. 10-9 after round 1.
Wow.
Round 1 between Rotten Tomatoes and the Nerds Live. Round number 2. Here's how it works. The contestants will spin the wheel. It will land on a category. If they don't like it the first time, they can spin again, of course, unless it lands on opponent's choice. Then they have to stick with it. They have to land on it the second. If it lands on the second time, whatever it lands on, they have to stick with that. Also, it is worth 2 points apiece each question, unless they go to multiple choice. Then it is 1 point apiece. You can steal from your opponents. 6 questions, 15 seconds to answer. Rotten Tomatoes, you have a 1-point lead. Would you like to go first or second?
Second.
You're going to go second. All right, Nerds Watch. Give it a good spin, please.
All right, here comes Ken. There it goes.
Really
Gives
great
it a-
luck lately on the wheel. And what's it going to go on? It's going to
Gonna
land on 80s.
80s films. Oh, this is interesting. Will he go for
Ken
it?
has never seen a movie in the 80s.
I don't know if I would keep this.
Then let's go again.
You're right, Christian. I'd like to thank my mother for still not wanting me to see Top Gun.
It's all Gremlins questions.
I thought since that's when his last date was, he might have stuck with it. It's going to land on
Denzel Washington.
Denzel?
Washington.
Denzel Washington.
All Denzel movies from the 80s, right?
Denzel Washington.
Denzel from the 80s.
6 questions in the world of Denzel Washington.
All right.
All right. Detective Alonzo Harris is assigned a young officer to evaluate, played by whom in Training Day?
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
Correct for 2 points. All right. Who directed the 1996's The Preacher's Wife?
Denzel Washington.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Penny Marshall, B, Denzel Washington, C, Carl Franklin?
Oh, Forrest
D,
Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
They're working it out. 5, 4, 3.
C.
Incorrect.
Can we hear the choices,
Choices
again?
once you can hear. Yes. Penny Marshall, Denzel Washington, Carl Franklin, Forrest Whitaker.
No, that's what they said was wrong.
5.
We're gonna say Forrest Whitaker.
That's incorrect. Looking for Penny
Penny
Marshall.
Marshall.
Penny Marshall.
Hmm.
No steals there. All right. Here we go.
Lord did not help.
Question 3. Denzel Washington received his first Oscar nomination for acting in which film?
Ooh, I want to say Glory, but I'm not sure.
Cry Freedom.
That's correct.
Cry Freedom.
Correct. Big
That's
answer.
big.
Nice.
Big. Real big.
Big one. They needed that.
That was good. Question 4. Who plays the criminal mastermind that Denzel is trying to apprehend in 2006's Inside Man?
Oh, Inside Man, that's...
Clive Owen?
That's correct.
Correct. Another two-pointer.
Rachel,
I had his face,
the
but
Rachel
she was
the
faster.
Crusher is back. All right, here we go. Question 5. What veteran action director was at the helm for the 2006 sci-fi thriller Deja Vu?
Tony Scott. Tony Scott.
Tony Scott.
Correct.
They
for 2
on
more
a
points.
roll.
Big, big. Your last question in the world of Denzel. Who plays Betty Shabazz, wife to Malcolm X in 1992's Malcolm X?
So Ken's got an idea what it might be.
5.
Erica
Multiple
Badu.
choice.
Is it A, Angela Bassett, B, Vivica A. Fox, C, Alfred Woodard, D, Holly Robinson?
A.
That's
Angela
correct.
Correct.
Absolutely.
That's what I would've gone with.
18-10. Very solid round here by the Nerds Watch, and Rotten Tomatoes needs to catch up here by at least 8 points. And Gray, please give it a good spin. There's
There
the
we
spin.
go.
It's going around the board.
Hoping to avoid that opponent's
They
choice.
are, or hopefully getting spinner's choice. And it's going to land on,
Ooh.
going right around, I was missing it, and it's going to land on
Sports
Sports
movies.
movies.
Roll it again.
Sports movies.
They do not look happy.
No.
Lord's telling us to go again.
Going to spin away from sports movies. Gray's,
Here it goes again.
and this is what they get. They're hoping it's going to land on something big. Praying to
Opponent's
that wheel,
choice.
praying to that wheel. It's going
that
around,
opponent's
and it looks
choice.
like it's going to land on.
Oh, close.
80s movies. 80s movies.
Matt actually
All right.
happy
like
about
that
that.
Matt happy. Happy Matt.
All right, Team Rotten Tomatoes, your first question in the category of 80s movies. In the film At Close Range, who plays Sean Penn's absentee father?
Chris Walker. Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken.
Multiple choice, please.
All right,
Oh,
is it
come
A,
on.
Christopher Walken. B, Robert Duvall.
Donna's got a great
C,
song on that.
Gene Hackman.
Movie.
D, Martin Sheen.
Chris Walken.
He's in every movie. I'm going to say Gene Hackman.
It's incorrect. Chance for steal.
Chris Walken.
Duvall?
No.
Correct. We were looking for Christopher Walken.
Wow.
They're hoping to get a
great
Robert
movie.
Duvall win by the Patriots. All right.
You haven't seen that.
There we go.
All right.
It's a good movie. I don't know about
Your
great.
second question in the category of 80s films. In the movie Trading Places, the partners of the firm Lewis worked for had a wager concerning both Lewis and Billy Ray. What was the value of their wager?
Their standard wager, $1.
Correct for 2 points.
There you go.
Nice.
18-12 here as Rotten Tomatoes starts to make a move.
Praise.
Damn, I forgot about that. That's
Your
awesome.
third question. In Ghostbusters, Bill Murray equates mass hysteria to human sacrifice and what?
Dogs and cats living together.
Living together.
There you go. Two more
Correct for
points.
2 more
Rotten
points.
Tomatoes here.
Church does not condone.
Showing
Church
what they're
cannot
doing.
condone.
Rotten Tomatoes doing a good job here. Question number 4.
Your next question. What was the nickname of Sean Astin's character Clarence in 1987's Like Father, Like Son?
Wait.
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Was it A, Trevor?
Yeah.
B, Trigger? C, Digger? D, Ringer?
B.
I'm going to go with Sean Astin, right? Sean
Yeah.
Astin or
Yes.
Sean Austin?
Astin.
Astin. Makes a difference.
Huge difference.
We're going to go with Trigger.
And you would be correct.
Correct.
There you go.
No idea. That was a
Question
good guess.
number 5.
In Back to the Future 2, the Chicago Cubs win the World Series in the future timeline that Marty and Doc Brown visit. From what city was the team that they beat from?
Miami.
You got to know Back to the Future to know this one.
Well, not
Pretty
necessarily.
sure it's Miami.
5.
Can we get a multiple choice, please?
Sure. Were they from A, New York, B, Boston, C, Detroit, D, Miami?
Miami.
Correct for
There
1
you
point.
go, 1 point. Son. Your final question in round number 2.
Who appeared as a singing waitress, Mrs. Murphy, in The Blues Brothers?
That would be, and we all need to respect, Aretha Franklin.
Damn it!
Correct.
Damn it!
Two
Damn
points.
it! I wanted to say it
What
first.
a match so far. Tie game.
I knew that.
And after that, tit for tat, look at that. We go to the 3rd round now, and it works like this. The teams will get to choose between 3 numbers from 1 to 20. The first one will be worth 2 points. Second one will be worth 3. The third one worth 5 points. Once they hear their category, they can choose which team member gets the 2, which gets the 3, and then they confer on the 5 if it comes down to that. But it is a tie game here. So we're going to start with the higher ranked team, Rotten Tomatoes.
Man, this match is
You
totally
guys
living
are
up to
higher
the
ranked.
potential.
Let's pick your
Tie
3
game.
numbers.
5.
And my favorite song, 316.
So you want 5, 3, and 16?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. All right. So Nerds Watch.
7.
7.
8
9.
and 13, Chief.
13. 7, 8, and 13. Again, because Nerds
Unlucky
Watch is
number.
the lower ranked team, we're going to start with Nerds Watch. Nerds Watch, for your 2-point question, you chose a category of 80s. Who's going to take the 2-pointer?
I'll take it.
You'll take it. Okay. All right, Ken Knapsack. What is the name of the actor who voices the spaceship in Flight of the Navigator?
Paul Rubin.
2 points for the Nerds. Big shot.
I
We
love
bounce
that
back
movie.
to Rotten Tomatoes
I don't know if I ever
here
knew that.
On question number 5, John.
Oh, Ruben.
All
Oh,
right.
duh. Yeah, of course he did.
For your
Of course he did.
2-point question, you selected the category of comic book movies.
Who's taking that?
I'll take it.
All right.
Sister Mary Rotten will.
For 2 points, who plays Professor Arnold, who was kidnapped at the outset of the movie in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
I would love to say none of your business, but that is the legendary Mark Hamill.
Correct for
2
2 points. Tied it up
Oh,
again.
man. So he bounced back now to the Nerds
Didn't know
Watch.
that.
What a match so far. We get the next category. Rachel, you're getting the category of fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Who plays Hugh Jackman's love interest in the sci-fi film Real Steel?
Is it
Evangeline
Kate
Lilly?
Beckinsale?
For 3 points.
Oh, Evangeline Lilly. Nice.
Wow.
This is going down to the
23
wire.
Here we go
That's a
now.
good call.
Back to Rotten Tomatoes.
All right, Rotten Tomatoes, for your 3-point question, you chose the number 3. That gives you the category of crime films. Who played Tom Hanks's character's son in the movie Road to Perdition?
Who played his son?
Sean Astin.
That's incorrect. We were looking for Tyler Hoechlin.
All right.
Oh, of course.
All right, so then it comes down to this. Rotten Tomatoes needs to hit their 5-point question, or Nerds Watch will win the game. If they hit it, it
Question
bounces
was
back
ridiculous.
to Nerds Watch, and
I'm
Nerds
sorry
Watch
about
will have to hit their 5-pointer. John, let's get that 5-pointer.
Your 5-pointer to
Is
stay
he in lots of
alive
stuff
the
now?
match.
Like, I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen that kid in a long time.
You chose the number 16. That gives you the category of Oscar movies.
And can we confer on this?
Yes, you
5-pointer?
can. Yes.
Thank you. Thank
The
you.
5-pointer you can
God.
confer.
Bless you.
Screen legend Christopher Plummer finally won his first Academy Award for a supporting role in what 2011 film?
Beginners.
Correct for
Rotten
5
Tomatoes.
points.
What a battle
Wow.
here. So Nerds Watch is forced to answer their 5-pointer.
That's
if
huge.
the Nerds Watch hits the 5-pointer,
That's-
they will be challenging the Patriots for the team
These
titles.
5-pointers aren't
If they
aren't
miss
easy,
it,
man.
Rotten Tomatoes will be challenging for the titles in August or September. Here is the final question. You guys chose dance movies.
Ken's specialty. Ken specializes in this category.
Praise Jesus.
All right. In which Rob Reiner film does Daphne Zuniga play John Cusack's love interest?
John Cusack in a dance film?
You have 2 repeats left. 5,
Rob Reiner film does Daphne
4,
Zuniga play
3.
John
I'd like to
Cusack.
have the question repeated, sir.
All right, that's 2 that you've used so far. In which Rob Reiner film does Daphne Zuniga play John Cusack's love interest?
I like how they're not even pretending to listen to you now.
Well, they needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
5.
It's good strategy.
4, 3.
One more time.
Using their last one.
In which Rob Reiner film does Daphne Zuniga play John
I don't even know who
Cusack's
that
love
is.
interest? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Better Off Dead.
And your winner, Great Drink, Matt Anthony Ryan.
What was the answer?
We were looking for The Sure Thing. The Sure Thing was the name of the film. The Short Rotten Tomatoes.
Celebrating at the table.
And now talking Rachel Cushing. What a match down to the wire. That was unbelievable. Man, that was a battle, John.
That is what this game is all about. Final question are the two greatest words in competitive sports at all. That was fantastic. And a game right down to it, a true 5-point question. It was a tough one. They thought about it.
Those were two very strong 5-point questions.
They stretched out as much time as they could. They just weren't able to pull that one off.
So Rotten Tomatoes going up against the Patriots. There you go. Okay, so we're going to bounce back to Emma Fife now, who is standing with both the Nerds Watch and Rotten Tomatoes. Here we go.
Hey guys, actually it's gonna be yours truly, Grace Hancock, because I'm a real professional, unlike some
trapped in a closet.
Who will be damned.
Who will be damned. Welcome, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans, to the Collider Collision. I am here with our champions from the first match, Rotten Tomatoes. Congrats!
Yeah, my cup runneth over, bitches.
That is right. We're gonna get
so over. Okay, guys. You defeated IGN. You're here today. That was a really, really close match, pretty much the whole way through.
Straight to hell we sent them. Heaven's on our side.
I see what you did there. Were you guys ever nervous at any point? I mean, that 5-point question towards the end was, I mean, we were all a little nervous. I was nervous.
I will say I had a little bit of doubt, a little anxiety, but we
Just
prayed.
like him in seminary school.
We prayed, and the Lord took care of us.
Yeah, you know what? This is one of the first matches where I've ever felt really serene during it. Like, I completely smashed that first round.
Well,
I nearly did perfectly.
and I think some of that-
vanity is a sin, so forget everything.
But also some of that vanity does I'm sorry, the serenity. Some of that serenity, admittedly, comes from the Valium.
Right. That's totally agree. I mean, Nerds Watch is they're a formidable opponent. I mean, you guys were pretty toe-to-toe, but you guys came through.
We did, they smashed that tomato, and we had to pay them
It
back.
was very messy and very dramatic. I enjoyed it a lot.
Don't nobody smash a tomato,
Exactly.
but Rotten Tomatoes.
Tomatoes are the Lord's fruit. Do not smash them.
All right, so
will be smashed and smited.
And smoked. I don't like to be smoked.
Okay, so
I
guys,
don't know grammar.
Next, you guys have my boys.
Oh my God.
Oh, look.
Well, hello. Look at these people.
Thanks, guys, for carrying in
Yeah.
my new accessory.
Can I just say, do we even have to do this match? Can we put like a computer simulation and just know what the odds are going to be? Because it's on paper, they're not going to beat us.
Yeah, God was
You
on
must
your
do
side.
some Rocky
tonight 'cause you
Balboa
definitely
shit.
got lucky.
We actually just want the shiny stuff, guys. All this blah 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 is like not interesting at all. I'm just gonna keep drinking my beer.
Oh!
Are you guys intimidated to be going up against my team?
Can't hear you.
I had such a high opinion of you until just that moment.
Yeah, how's your back? Is it hurt carrying Gray? Is your back okay? Because I mean, you're carrying dead weight here.
My back hurts no more than your asses are going to hurt when we kick them. Oh, my God. I'm just going to say that. Look, you guys are cool. You guys have had a good run. And, I'm sorry. We're going to come and we're just going to slay.
Well, listen, I'm glad that you guys found God today because you're gonna need Him when you play us.
You better actually join the priesthood or something, because that's the only chance you got.
Oh, this is so much fun. This is some good talking.
These get modified into floral patterns so that they match my whole floral vibe. Because that's what's going to happen.
And his underwear.
Exactly.
That's a weird thing to know about your boss.
Seriously, you guys are all about making jokes and wearing costumes
Yeah,
and stuff.
so
We're
funny.
about winning. We're focused and determined.
I think we've given them enough time. People actually care.
Oh, good to see you
Look,
guys. I'll
but
catch you soon.
Jeff's, I want to leave you with one thing. Jeff's right. We are about making jokes, and we're going to make jokes out of them.
All right, well, we will
nice.
see to be determined. Again, guys, I'm Grace Hancock. I'm going to be here all day for Collider Collision. Hey guys, and here I am now with the Nerds Watch, our unfortunate losers from today. Okay guys, this is your first loss. That first round was a little rough. Rach, my friend, you kind of froze. What happened?
I did. I've heard it happens. I'm surprised it hasn't happened to me sooner, but the fact that I did not get Nocturnal Animals, the fact that I did not get the Man of Uncle, those are going to haunt me. They really are, especially in a big match like this. I am proud of the way we came back in round 2. Like, I think we made a match of it. We got really close despite, you know, my unfortunate lapses in round 1. But, yeah, I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and find a way to not blank like that in the future.
Yeah. I mean, you guys definitely came back. It got pretty close there for a while. Ken, how are you feeling? You were pretty on fire that first round.
Thank you. I feel good, and I hear a little bit of an attitude underneath your tone here. I feel it. I know you're a good person deep at heart. I know you've been trapped with this lion's den, and much like
trapped with the undefeated champs.
I understand. You're lost in the lights, and that's what we're about. We're about bringing back goodness and heroes, and a lot of people don't like to hear that. I understand, but that's what it is. And much like Rotten Tomatoes, I believe in the Lord, and I'll be praying for you, all right?
Well, thank you, Ken. I'll be praying for your next match for sure.
We are looking forward to that next match. We understand. First of all, I have all the faith in the world in Rachel the Crusher Cushing. She is a dominant force in singles, inner geekdom, and we consider ourselves one of the top teams. We are going to look ourselves in the mirror, because sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and ask questions. Did we get too far too fast? Did we believe our own hype? Those are questions your boys don't ask themselves. And they keep taking that hubris and riding that wave into the darkness. And look at these.
Oh, here they come again.
I can't stand by after watching Rachel carry this team all the way up to almost a title shot, and then for you to just keep talking like you're good at this game. I can't do it anymore. I can't stand by and watch.
You know, I'm kind of loving that this is kind of becoming like the Lion's Den interview takeover today.
I'm sorry.
I'm a fan.
First of all, how many times have you made love with that belt today? All right, let's just get that.
Way more than you have, because you'll never have one.
Oh!
I seek love and reality, sir. I seek love and reality. But congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations. You are talented. But we're not done here. And I still...
No, you're done. That's what happens when you lose.
Oh, no. This is what I'm talking about, Ms. Hancock. This is what I'm talking about.
I mean, the attitude's been working pretty well for us so far.
Well, listen, Ken, let's lose Rachel for a little while. Let's have a one-on-one match so I can show everybody how much Rachel's carrying this team. I'm sick of you talking and riding her coattails. I want to fight you. I've always been better at movie trivia with you. It's the one thing I can hold over you. You may have a car, but I have the movie trivia.
That's right. That's right. You finally admit that. You're challenging me one-on-one. Did you see the first round, my friend? Did you see the first round?
I scored 22 points on the sideline. I scored just as much as your whole team together. How many did you score? The only thing you got was Paul Rubens. That's the only thing I'm mildly impressed by in that whole match.
First of all,
that was pretty impressive. I have to give you that.
You're not good at math. Otherwise, you'd factor a car payment into your budget. All right? So let's accept this right now. And you're going to see a new side of me, JT. You're going to see a new side. I've been quietly on the sidelines watching you. I've been in the shadows watching the doubt grow in your brain. And if I have to take you on one-on-one just to have you know that when you sit up there, it is Snyder that is carrying you.
Oh, what a
I will do it. I accept it. Mark it down. Tell your bosses, the ones that actually sign your checks, not the ones that pull you into matches against your own free will. I accept this challenge right now. I accept this one-on-one with you, JT.
Thank God. Tell you what, after I beat you and you have to retire from Schmoedown, I'll hire you as my personal driver just to keep you something to do. I don't want you to be too sad.
You, sir, aren't good enough to fit in my Camry.
Don't waste any more of your time.
Your ego could not fit in my Camry, sir.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it here. Let's check in with the next match.
Very interesting that Emma Fife
Emma's not around.
And I got a text halfway through, and the text read that Emma Fife says, "I am not coming. Deal with it." That doesn't.
Doesn't sound like her.
Doesn't sound like her, but that's what she says. Okay, so Grace Hancock, I guess, will be doing the interviews for the rest of the time here. But now it's time for the Inner Geekdom Championship. Hector Navarro, Jeremy Johns, and what a journey it's been to get here.
All right, so I'm going to
show you.
Cut it off right here. So I'm just tearing up all my brackets because I've been completely wrong about the two matches that I've watched so far. obviously Top 10 lost earlier this week, and now obviously Nerds Watch, they got their first loss today. So it's going to be Rotten Tomatoes that's going to be taking on, you know, the #1 championship moniker, or the #1 contender moniker. This is not starting out good. So I'm hoping, Christian, I'm hoping that you're going to be the guy that pulls through and beats Jeff Snyder. Because, man, somebody's got to shut that team up, even though they're damn good. Damn good. But, all right, I'm just going to go ahead. Let's move on to the next one. So it's going to be another video. I don't know. I might post it up here somewhere. You might be able to click on it. I don't know. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in a few minutes when we check out the Inner Geekdom.